Okay, and am I live? Okay, hang on a sec. Alright, the audio's working. Alright, yeah, I'm totally live, dude. There's my chat over there. Okay. Alright, hello anybody that happened to click on the stream. This is my first time doing something like this. Well, from my computer screen. I actually just tried my first ever stream over on Instagram earlier today. But, yeah, that'd be kind of cool to show you my process here. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me just quickly introduce myself here. My name is John Bot III, and I am a graphic designer, and I thought it'd be cool to take you through a process of how I color one of my images. Okay, so this particular illustration is part of my Dismal Days album art, which Dismal Days is an album I've been working on under my music project, Arrival of Apollyon. I guess I'll drop a link in the description at when this goes live afterwards, or like uploaded on YouTube. Drew a blank here. So anyway, I mean, oh, somebody's watching. What's up, one person watching? I bet it's my mother. I bet it is. Because I posted this on Facebook. But anyway, I thought it'd be cool if I show you my process here. So after I draw an image, this one is intentionally left unfinished. I scan it into the computer, right? Nice and sharp as I could. I use the crop tool over here. And then I want to make this into a square. So I look at the width and height over there. Make it as square as possible. Oh, that's right. That's not right. That should be black. That's alright. I unlocked that layer. Alright. Get rid of that crap. Hang on. I screwed up. Couple control C's. What I meant to do is filter camera raw. I like to use the camera raw filter to really push the blacks and whites. So I bring up the contrast and highlights all the way, bring down the shadows and the whites up and the blacks down all the way. Now you might notice this particular scan is a little blurry. That's deliberate. I actually had a finished version of this, but I had a blue screen happen, so I had to redo a ton of work. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but yeah. And then what I do is a crop over here. Right. Well, actually, hold on a sec. I'm nervous in my live stream. Then I crop this over here. Get rid of those lines in the back. I think, yeah, you know what? I'm the only one watching the stream. That's kind of hysterical. But yeah, we get a nice square shape, and we're going to flip these colors so the background color is going to be white. So let's see, we're going to crop this into a square. So I want like 9 inches by 9 inches. I feel like that's a pretty good size. Yeah, a little bit. Alright, so now you can see there is that, I kind of missed that over there. Oh, I forgot to unlock the layer. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, what I do there is take the brush. I left it giant from my last one. Enlarge that just enough where you kind of get the apparent visibility of the paper out there. Oh yeah, I should probably post this on Instagram. Hang on, guys. I'm going to do the social media roundup here. Okay. Sorry, 0 people that are watching right now. Okay. Let's fine. There's 0 people watching. Dang it. Watch me, then color and such. Photoshop. Photoshop. I type Photoshop. Am I an idiot or am I a moron? I don't know. Link. Yeah. I gotta use an emoji to get people's attention. Link in bio. And then I gotta put more emojis. And then shit with eyes. Okay, then we gotta use a ton of hashtags. So let's see. You guys are hearing my Instagram strategy right now. That's actually what this is about. So hashtag art, hashtag JOHN. Alright, hashtag YouTube, hashtag live stream, hashtag stream, hashtag artwork, hashtag subscribe, hashtag stream, hashtag streaming, hashtag content. That's what this is about. I'm a content creator here. Design, hashtag graphic design, no, just graphics, hashtag graphic design, hashtag illustration. You gotta like carry around a thesaurus if you want to succeed over on Instagram. Hashtag I don't know, dark art, I guess it is a little creepy. Hashtag music. Hashtag I think I might stream me making music someday soon. In the near future. Hashtag blindfold. This guy's blindfolded. Hashtag I don't know, surrealism. That's what I'm known for. Hashtag drawing. Hashtag video. Okay, share. I typed link in bio. Alright, hope you're entertained by my rambling. Anyway, back to this, right? I never left, alright? I was here this whole time. So here's what we're gonna do. Now, in the case of this, usually I do these really clean lines, but the idea for this particular drawing is that this is for my album, Dismal Days. I'm actually finishing this song. Every song has its own unique illustration, alright? You can listen to pretty much everything but the last song right now. Available on Bandcamp and YouTube, right here. Jesus Christ. I swear, whenever I don't have a script to go off of, I'm like retarded. But the whole idea is that this is the accompanying image to a song called Event Horizon. Now, if you know anything about science, you know the event horizon is the part of the black hole where you cannot turn back no matter what. The center of mass is so strong, you get compressed underneath the force of gravity. Basically into like soup. You get turned into soup. Let me just fill that in a little bit more. That was the problem. My opacity was down. Alright. So yeah, a lot of these images are very spacey. I'd splice in a picture right now, but this is a live stream and I'm new to these. I like them though, they're pretty cool. But here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to go ahead and use the magnetic lasso. Right? Go around this guy somewhat gently. And then, yeah, we'll fix that later. Kind of get that little faded doodly sketch bit right there. That's intentional. Again, remember, this is the event horizon. That's what this image represents. It's kind of like the end times. Now you may be wondering what's up with the blindfold and the chains. Now that's also an imagery theme. Imagery theme? Theme of imagery here. Is that I have this dude and there's a woman too that's all like blindfolded and in chains. Ha. Sounds like Avenged Sevenfold, blinded in chains, right? No. Jesus Christ. Come on, dumbass. You can use words. You have a mouth and a brain. Make them work together. But yeah, the kind of concept, at least from a lyrical standpoint, of this entire album is kind of the idea that we're forever chained to this reality and blinded to whatever can be the truth. I guess, I mean, I probably didn't word that right, but think about it like this. If you know all these politicians, celebrities, you know, just generally like people that are like idolized, and like people that commit acts of war, kill each other, all that kind of horrible shit. Ever really think about how big the universe is? How pathetic this single human being is? It's pretty pathetic, actually. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's alright because we're going to apply a filter or a blur to that. Let's bring it all to 100%. Alright, I'm going to start with the base layer of white. Similar to painting, actually. I'll have a video on myself painting going up soonish. I gotta actually finish the painting. Acrylic paint takes fucking forever. But quite similar to painting. Right, so now this is the only thing here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a brush. What color was this guy's shirt? Was it white? He was wearing a white shirt, right? And his skin was white. That's the thing. The only thing that's really colored in are the blindfolds. Everything else is black and white. Just to get that like nice Nazi color palette. Hang on a sec. Just gonna look in here. Let's see. I had it somewhere. I had it like in here. No, go back. Screen cap. No, that's my other. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is the album cover, right? So I just want to make sure I pick that exact red. Nobody's watching my stream. Oh well. So that way, when I go over here and I select this, I fill it with the exact same red. I've been doing that for all these illustrations, and all of them that I gotta redo because my computer fucking blue screened on me. Like when I was like in the midst of it. You know what I mean? Like when you're like really into it, like, oh man, this is gonna happen, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go, yes, forward, moving on. And then all of a sudden, oh, blue screen of death, fuck you. But you know what? You gotta deal with that. You gotta deal with that, man. You just put it on, man. Alright, so here's the deal. You're going to be introduced to my friend Kyle soon. The guy that made the Photoshop brushes. So, we got that red. Alright. Now my buddy Kyle, Dark Swordsman, and some numbers. No, I think it's just Dark Swordsman right here on YouTube. He's a cool dude. He does videos about cars. I don't watch him though. He does stream on Twitch though. If I do get onto Twitch, I'm gonna see if we could like host each other or whatever. Definitely gonna get into the Twitch soon. I kind of like the idea of live streaming because, you know, I'm kind of talking to myself, but not really. But right now I am talking to myself because nobody's in here. Nobody at all. Ghost town. Damn. Oh, by the way, guys, I just hit 170 followers on Instagram, so if you're one of those guys that actually went ahead and clicked through onto my YouTube channel, thank you very much. If you're not, if you're just here from YouTube, go ahead and check out my Instagram. It is just my name, John Brock III. Just One word, no spaces, all lowercase. Alright. Anyway, now that tangent's out of the way. Now you see this background in my album cover here? It's pretty much the inspiration for the whole space theme. You know, it looks kind of abstract, but it's very spacey. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work on the background layer first before we add all the effects and flourish and all that shit to the front layer. So we're gonna go ahead and pick a black. We're gonna paint bucket it. We just got a black square. I'm going back to our other piece here. We got purples, yellows, reds. Alright, a couple blues. We're gonna go ahead and pick like a dark blue to start. We're gonna go ahead and go into brushes up here and pick a splatter brush. I love these brushes. You know who made them? You know who made these brushes? I'll show you who made the brushes. This guy, Kyle. Kyle, if you're watching, have my babies. These brushes that they introduced in... Oh, whoops. I hate that. I don't like doing that. And I think the 2017 version, I love them. See, look at that. Just add like kind of a base layer, just kind of random. Actually, you know, it'd be good if you added a second layer of black underneath. Right, and then you went into this layer and lower the opacity a little bit. That always gives a nice spacey effect. Now let's go ahead and pick some red, reddish orange. You know, we're not really color theory, like, can go fuck itself, alright? We're having fun here. This is fun. This is a personal project. This is me streaming for absolutely nobody but myself. But, you know, is what it is. The thing about streaming that's cool is that you don't have to edit. Don't get me wrong, I do like video editing. You'll see on Friday when I launch my channel trailer. Alright, so we got some reds and some yellows. Let's go ahead and lower the opacity of the yellow brush because I don't really like yellow that much. I feel like it's a little too overpowering of a color. It's lower the size. I don't know what it is about yellow. It's like a loud color. You know what I mean? I feel like people that like yellow are just loud, annoying people. Sorry, yellow people. So I'm going to go ahead and add another layer so I can bring down this opacity a bit more. Alright, so you got this nice, dark, spacey theme. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a layer of white splatter. Big white splatter. A little bit more opaque than that. Alright, and then black splatter. Then I'm going to run that through a Gaussian blur. So you go filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Now you have all these pixels. I guess the last thing I blurred the shit out of. These pixels, it determines the density of the blur. So if you only do like 1.8 pixels for your radius, you only get a little bit of blur. But say you do like 138, now you just got like a haze going on. Not really what I wanted to do. Although that does look kind of cool. But more like, you know, like a 3.1. Right, looks like shit right now. I know it does. Well, that's what the opacity thing over there is for. You lower it down a bit. Ooh, and then you raise the one above it a little bit. You want to be able to see the yellow one through it, but not that much. Now, comparing it to my last one, I didn't really mess around too much with the opacity when I was doing that. But I need to add another layer of black on top. Right? And it needs to be thick and heavy. Oops, hang on a sec. If I just put the opacity 100, flow 100, size, bring it up a little bit. You know what I mean? It's a little too much going on in the background. Just pick some areas. Oh god damn it. I swear I never do that. Right, now this is looking really apocalyptic. This is looking very Event Horizon. Oh, you ever watched the movie Event Horizon? Actually, pretty good movie. I like it. But you know what? It's not spacey enough. Let's bring down the opacity a bit. Okay, now we got some stuff poking through. Then we're going to our dude over here. This is our dude over here. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that excess down there. Control D to deselect. We're gonna go ahead, bring them to the bottom. Control T, bring them up just a bit, just enough to make it interesting. All right, we're gonna go ahead and what's the effect I did? I put this through enough. I know this is absolutely gonna have an outer glow. I don't know if you noticed, but everything has an outer glow. Not that big. Like a somewhat visible outer glow. Let's do like 3. No, I think it's like 6. 6 opacity. Size about that much. You know, just a little, Now, I'm gonna use a tool that a lot of people don't like to use. It's gonna trigger a lot of people. We're gonna go over here. You see where that blur tool is? We're gonna right click on that, right? And then we're gonna go down and we're gonna pick the smudge tool. Remember, this is Event Horizon. When you get crushed in a black hole, you'll be obliterated into mush. Now we're not gonna go like soup. We're gonna just test it out real quick. Oh my god, that is exactly what I want. Alright, so we're gonna bring the strength down to about, I don't know, 72%. We're gonna bring the size up a little bit more, so we cover more area. Okay, that's cancer. I already hit Control Z, it's still rendering it. That looks like a cool animation though. Jesus Christ, I just moved it 1/4 of an inch. I guess I fucking moved every goddamn pixel. I'm sorry if I'm swearing. This is just how I talk. I know I'm a horrible person for saying some dirty words. You know, I'm only human. Everybody swears once in a while. Jesus Christ. It's still going. I didn't mean to make it that big. I already hit Control Z, man. Look at that. It's still going? It's still going. Alright, I'm gonna check my, see if I got any comments over on, there we go. Finally. Jesus Christ. Nobody's watching me. Oh well. You gotta keep doing it. You know, this is gonna make 93 videos on my channel. What's wrong with me? Let's just go. No, that's too much. We're gonna bring it down a bit more. Okay, cool. That's more what I want. What if I did 100% though? Because that looked kind of cool. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna keep the smudge at 100%. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of this layer, right? So now there's 2 layers. I'm going to smudge this one. Why are the blindfolds red? I don't know. I just like red. Nobody asked that. I was just wondering why. I don't know. Alright, this looks kind of dumb right now. This looks kind of stupid. But you know, when you lay down some paint for the first time on a canvas, it's going to look stupid. Actually, I kind of like that texture a lot. That's a really cool texture. I might use this again, but like a little lesser. Alright, so now you can see why it's kind of sketchy, because he's fading from existence. Because Event Horizon, again. Right, so what we're going to do is go into the opacity of this and lower it down. Looks pretty cool now, don't it? Actually, we're going to bring it back up, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to, oh man, can we change the shape of the eraser? We're gonna go take an eraser over it. Yeah, actually that'd be good. We're gonna take an eraser over it with like 38% opacity. Fading like Thanos snapped his fingers. And then we're going to go in this layer. We're going to create this kind of ghost effect with the move tool. And we're Right? Okay, now it's looking really cool. We're gonna actually lower the opacity of the base layer to make it even more like, I don't know, Thanosian. I've been streaming for 25 minutes. That's pretty good. I didn't realize I'd have 25 minutes of content here. I like this streaming thing. I just wish people would watch. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pick that white. Actually, I'm going to pick that red first. And I'm going to use the splatter brush. Right? I'm not going to do it that big. I'm going to do it a bit smaller. We're going to splatter this because splatter brushes are king. Now you may be noticing that every time I put more pixels on the canvas, more paint on the canvas per se, that it's getting an outer glow as well. That's something you need to consider whenever you use one of those effects layers. But you know, it is what it is. So we pick that kind of gray color, and we get ooh, I like that. Ooh, it looks like his head's exploding. Yeah. Violence. I don't know, I'm weird. Right, then we're going to put another copy of that layer. Right? We're going to move that slightly to the right. Oh my god, that is terrifying to look upon. And actually, we're going to shrink it down just a little bit. And then we're going to lower the opacity to cause even more agonizing pain to the ocular regions. Actually, we're not going to shrink it down, we're going to enlarge it. Alright, I'm not sure if I want it like that. You know what? That looks pretty cool, actually. But no, we're going to keep that one there. That's going to keep it dark. So, I'm a sucker for the dodge and burn tool over here. I don't know why it's called the dodge tool. Somebody please explain that for me, thanks. Let me just check OBS real quick, cause it's still, yeah, it's still got my voice. By the way, if you hear a whir in the background, it's either of the fans in the room. That's the actual fan from my computer. I might be switching to water cooling soon. I don't know. Or maybe quieter fans. And the other fan is because it's too goddamn hot. But, you know. Sorry about it. But, anyway. So we're going to use the burn tool right now. Not the dodge tool, the burn tool. And we're going to find our brightest layer. I think it might be the one on top. Yeah, it's definitely the one on top. And we're going to just kind of burn it. I mean, that's what that's for, right? Okay, hang on. It's not going hard enough. It needs to be a little bit bigger. Just to kind of make it darker. It's not, it doesn't look like it's working. Oh, I think I'm on the wrong layer. Yeah, okay, that looks like it's working a little bit. I think this is creepy enough, but I need to... Yeah, this layer. The top layer needs a little bit of erasing. Alright, and then we need to add another layer of splatter on top just to really drive home the effect of turning to dust. No, I did not rip off Thanos. I came up with this idea before, was it Infinity War? Infinity War? Or Crusade? I get mixed up with the comic books because there was like Infinity Gauntlet, War, Crusade. But, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of black and white splatter to the top. Just a ton. Just a ton. And then I'm going to lower the opacity like way down. Like you can barely see it. Yep, okay. And then this layer is going to get a blur because I like blur. Yeah. Okay, I see it now. There's a bit of blur, not a lot of blur. All right, and I think that might just be it. All right. So yeah, I think that's the image for Jesus Christ, for Event Horizon from Dismal Days, which needs to be finished recording. Note to self. I might actually stream that. That might be cool. I might do it over on Twitch though, because like nobody watched that stream. But you know what? I made it anyway, and I did it. I guess you call it a practice run. So anyway, guys, if you did watch the stream, or if you dropped in and I didn't notice, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you learned a little bit. I hope you were entertained by the stream. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.